good. I'm just trying to keep a pace that I can hopefully sustain to Kirkghetto.
One of the most energy sapping conditions that I've ever been in. It's absolutely crazy. So just trying to balance the energy has been really hard. A lot of times when the legs they're not working, want to run but can't. You know, there are only a few opportunities where you know it's actually runnable, and then when you can't make the most of that, it's quite frustrating.
So this is my third spine series race. Everybody should do a spine at least once, but I don't really have a big why anymore. It's just I like doing it. It's as simple as that. I quite like seeing how much I can extract out of this old body. I often liken it to owning a Ford Fiesta and entering it in the Le Mans rally. And tweaking whatever you can to make it go as fast as it will, you know. So I'm always interested to see what's happening to me, you know, going around, both head-wise and physically wise.
Very hard. There's just snow everywhere, ice everywhere. It's very slow. Tried to sleep twice on the side of the road, but I couldn't, so I'm just exhausted. Looking forward to getting 2 hours in bed.
I've done it a couple of times before. I've done the winter and the summer, and the winter one I didn't do it justice, I felt, so I've come back to try and do it better. Although with the conditions, I'm not too sure that's going to happen. I'm much more organised, my drop bag, and also with this bag, I've also done a lot of strength work on my back, which was my big issue last time. I'm looking forward to getting to Hawes, I really am. I cannot wait to get to Hawes. And also, obviously, we've got Montane before then, so I've got a delightful meal in the back of my bag there, which I'm going to have, which I can't wait for. And obviously sleep at Hawes.
I was having a lovely day on the first day. It was really delightful and beautiful, and I was skipping along with my friends, living the dream, and then the weather got a bit rubbish and it's really hard going underfoot, man alive. I've done this before and I know how deep I had to dig to get to the end last year, and I didn't want to do it, so I didn't. And that is the long and the short of it. It was cumulative and it was lots of little things stacking, so I'm physically like really totally fine. It was 100% brain fail, and so I'm slightly anxious that I'm going to regret it, but I really don't think I am. I went through quite a lot of hours of conversation with myself, and it was the first night and I'm not even that sleep deprived or broken, and I know how much more rubbish I would have to feel to go there, and sometimes in the past I've been really up for that, and this time I wasn't, so I decided not to do it.
I think it's quite slippery up there. Gloves, water, hold.
Guys, thank you very much.
Okay.
It's been a really tough 3 days. I think that underestimated it a bit. I think that my body isn't conditioned enough to do the full 110 or 108. My knees are bad, my feet are bad, the weather's been terrible, the snow's been even worse. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been an experience. I found new levels of what I can go down to push my body harder and harder and harder. I was on my own for from about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't speak to anyone until about 10 o'clock this morning. It was raining, it was windy, visibility was about 100 metres, so yeah, it was very bleak.
The conditions have been very tough. All the soft snow has made the going very tiring. The night wasn't too bad. It wasn't as cold as the previous night. But we slept for a couple of hours in a bow tide, so...
I thought I'd like some snow, but a bit too much. It's been really hard going. You know, you lose your leg in some areas. Yeah, it's been a struggle, but persevering. This is my third attempt. The first one I broke my ankle at Snake Pass. The other one I beat an effort at Cowland. So yeah, I have to come back, try to finish it.
I think I can go away feeling proud that I was tough enough, you know, if I get to the end without falling over. I think it's that learning about whether or not you can keep going when you're tired. You know, that moment I got to 1 in the morning and all of a sudden I just started to feel knackered and I didn't want to eat and I had to keep forcing it. And then you find that you can keep going and it makes you feel really proud because you know you've got a little bit more endurance. I think that's quite a special feeling to have, and it might sort of make me feel a bit more confident about it. You know, I've got so much more out of this than I expected. I knew I'd get a lot out of it, but it's really affected me quite a lot.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy, but we're still moving, just about. It's been why we do it. It has been tough, like really tough, super tough conditions. We thought we got to the top of the Cam High Road, made mega progress. So like downhill, and then you can't walk on the road, and barely stand up because of the wind. We were like, oh no.
Hallucinating a bit, I think. I don't think I was fully conscious for a bit. Yeah, it's hard. It's the lack of sleep. Not having anywhere to sleep. That really makes a difference. I'm really pleased.
Yeah, I can push myself more than I actually think I could. Like, I doubted myself at the beginning, but then sort of maybe 30 miles in I thought, do you know what, actually you've got this. Not what I was expecting, but the scenery on the first day was amazing. I totally enjoyed the first day, but so energy zapping. But would I do it again? Probably I would. It sounds crackers, but an absolute everyone's amazing, no matter what achievement they've got.
It's not called the most brutal race in the world for nothing. It definitely needs to be taken seriously. It is a big undertaking. It was very, very tough. A lot of things to deal with. Bad weather, bad conditions, but great fun and really good to be out there on the hill.
Good evening from Alston. I am outside the checkpoint right now where we are waiting for the leaders of the Montane Winter Spine Challenger North and the big one, the Montane Winter Spine Race. But let's go back a little bit. Overnight last night, we saw the podiums established for the Challenger South. James Allen came in first, Mark Potts second, and Sam Tansley came in third. Alice Kershaw was the winning woman. That's her fourth time on a spine race podium. She was followed by Charlotte Black and Alison Love. Then, of course, there were the runners in the Montane Winter MRT Challenge South, the brave members of mountain rescue teams. Kev Robinson took the win there, followed by Kai Jarvis and Robin Powell. The leading woman in that race came through this afternoon, and that was Jude Lane, followed a short time ago by Hannah Lowe. So by the time you watch this video, back down in Hawes, the market hall doors will have closed. The cut-off will have been reached in the Montane Winter Spine Challenger South. I hope that anyone still left out on the course there made it through in time. We had some upsetting news at the front end of the race overnight and into today. Hannah Rickman has sadly dropped out. Elaine Bisson has dropped out. Victoria Morris, Cy Roberts, Rory Harris, and most recently, painfully, Eugenie Rossello Sole, that constant fixture here, has had to pull out as well. He took a very heavy fall on black ice. A lot has gone on today. At 8 a.m. in Hardraw, the Montane Winter Spine Challenger North began with 160 miles to cover, getting all the way up to Kurt Yettam. Legend Nikki Spinks is currently leading that race, ahead of Sam Lissau and Rebecca Horman. The leading man currently is Paul Grundy. He has a pretty commanding lead over John Shield and Jovica Spajic, who are neck and neck, currently joint second. We'll see how that podium establishes itself overnight tonight. And here we go, the final set of names for me to reel off in the big monster Montane Winter Spine Race. Kim Collison holds the lead. With Eugenie out, a resurgent John Kelly is currently in second, having overtaken the chasing pack of Sam Skinner, Dave Phillips and Tian Hervé. Now, we're going into the night here. It's raining up in Alston. The snow has thawed, the ground is becoming seriously muddy. There are cut-offs to think about now for those runners at the back, and they're going into another long night on the trail. Wish them luck and keep following those dots.